his number in terms of making him think a little extra. And if you're thinking just a little bit in terms of getting your shot off in this type of game, you are in trouble.
These two teams played in a thriller middle of January in Columbus, a game won by the Hoosiers in overtime, 77-76. Goode was the hero.
Shellstad lost it. And here comes Anthony Leal. 5 on 3. Goode the trail, and he banks it in. Matchup between he and Umar Ballo. And Ballo pokes it away and creates the turnover. Mackenzie Mbako. Here's Luke Goode, who had a long rest to end the half. And
school in Los Angeles.
Lob, here's Osobor on the backside, can't score it.
That was a great pass and a great catch. He just couldn't finish. Normally he's money with that left hand.
Goode got the defender to fly by, he sticks the three.
Hands up and made it a tough shot for Breitbach. They're going to go at him again.
Double team comes, Goode curls and splashes in a three.
Testing shots, getting blocks.
Renew, no, Goode's there on the follow-up. But it was his dream to be a Hoosier, and he's back here for his last year. Look at Leal on the defensive end.
Oh, he's been excellent.
Goode transition, three, he buries it. In, Breitbach to the bench after the free throws, cuts the deficit to 15.
He's a guy who plays so hard and with so much passion. Sometimes his energy is contagious, but it hasn't happened so far here today. But the Huskers got just over 9 minutes to try to get it right, and that ain't gonna do it right there. You can't leave that guy open. It just makes it look so easy.
A new season high for him with 22.
And Osobor misses another one.
0 for 5 from the field for Osobor, who averages 15 a night.
When you look at how difficult it is for great Osobor to get a basket, then you look at Renault on the other side, man, he makes it look like he's out there playing by himself in the driveway. Yeah, Miles Rice is dancing.
Galloway to Goode for 3. Yes!
I knew as soon as he...
State's playing with a really nice pace here early.
DeLeon trying another 3. Rebound tipped out by Niederhauser, but it ends up with Mbako, and now Indiana on the run, looking for a little transition offense from Goode for 3. Calling for it underneath. Ball picked away and taken away. Good hands by Miles Rice.
Nice pass.
Big save. Skip back out. In a scramble. Goode for 3.
No advertisement on. Did you notice that?
Nice, nice. How about that? Tied at 6, just underway here in Bloomington. Luke Goode a 3.
Change up. Just get him a little off balance.
Third turnover of the half for Purdue.
Braden Smith really helping in on Renault. Look at the double coming.
Goode in the corner.
Yes!
A 7'4" freshman. He would have added another layer of rim protection inside.
Yeah, he was going to be a significant player on this team.
Smith, a steal. Looking for help. He throws it right to Leal. Leal to Goode. And a foul!
And everything much more. Look at this again.
Got a hand on it and stolen. Goode trying to track it down with Harris back. And that's goaltending. Count the bucket.
Dancing against Rice. Screen from Bilodeau. He nearly traveled. I think he might have.
Just was never on balance.
Bilodeau the defense to the corner. Goode. See how Ballo feels after that block. Double Stefanovic.
Good rotation there.
Beautiful to close out on Goode. He's open again. Got by Andrews for a moment, and he goes to the tough shot.
Ballo, he's going to look to be aggressive, and UCLA needs him to be aggressive.
First season at UCLA after that quick trip to Stillwater for 1 year for Daly. Galloway riding hard toward the lane. Goode follows him in against Bilodeau. Still was. Flick it into the corner. Little step aside for 3. No good for Mbako. Galloway a second chance against a thinned-out defense. Goode, that's his game.
A tremendous read here. When it gets loud, especially on the road, you've got to move the ball.
Reverse pivot, Bilodeau. No offensive rebound. Kobe Johnson on it, sprung free. Goode wants it. He's a trailer. He now relocates again and buries it. That was brilliant.
He has been tremendous at that 4 spot.
Coming into today, he had made all of 22s on the year. He has 2 of them tonight and a couple of threes.
He's got the 6th highest rate in the Big Ten of shots that are threes. 72% of those shots that he takes are three-pointers.
We'll try to snap it to him. Goode fought to come up with it, and there's another 2.
This dude is
for a second. They've knocked off 1/10 of a second. Indiana's got to hustle, and through the traffic, Goode does get a great look.
his relocation.
Pierce with the colder pick.
Look how patient he is.
Swatted back. Leal.
Run that floor, run that floor.
Back out to Leal. Goode.
Big shot. It's been a huge part of the whole energy of the season for Indiana.
Holloman 3. Akins hands on it.
Got to push. Let's get an easy one here for them.
Leal. Open 3. Goode. Knocks it down.
Can boost the confidence for a scorer, especially like him. Leading scorer of this team, they need him to get going if they're going to come back and win this game here. They find themselves down 3.
The 3 out of 17 shooting threes. Akins has made a pair of those. Renew, hop step, Goode, 8 to shoot. Walled off, tough shot. Oh!
Of what this day is about for Dusty May, bringing his Michigan team, a team that is tied for the biggest win increase of any Division I team in the country this season. They're +9.
Nice getting available. Good. A good cutter and rims them out. Gets available.
Rebounds and was shooting 60% from the floor. Indiana went 10 and 3 as Goode drills the J. Sit the towel or the mop. Like, that's your moment to shine, right? When it's the middle of the game and everyone's still on the court.
Yeah, I mean,
all
18,000 staring you down.
That young man dominated.
He did. He owned it.
90 seconds to play in the first half.
It's that hard hedge again. This time Wisconsin ain't able to shut it down, and certainly Bryson Tucker not going to look to shoot as if it was Luke Goode.
Well, here is Goode for 3. Oh, he's got it.
That's the switch with Winter, but he can't go through the passing lane. If you gamble and don't get it, you're just giving up a layup.
Indiana centered the ship. Winter now with 10 points on 4 of 4 shooting. He has been the most efficient player by field goal percentage on the team this year. And he's been the most efficient 2-point percentage player in the Big Ten. Over 70% from inside the arc. Galloway driving kick. Goode started the second half. That's why. Shows up.
Gotta go.
Free tag. Dancing. Free tag. Gives it up. Ilver. End of the clock. That would have been a microcosm for the game. Indiana's season low coming in was 60 at Iowa on January 11th. They need a bucket here to eclipse that. And they get it. Luke.
Take the handoff from Ballo. Here is Mbako picking his way to the foul line. There's a runner that he'll hear about. Goode the follow for 2. And he really
got away with the travel.
Yeah. Up top, it's a 3 for Colvin that won't go. Oh, there's a UFC fight broken out in the backcourt.
I think WrestleMania is in Indianapolis here in a couple of days. That was like the Draymond Green takedown there from 94 feet.
A little bit. A little bit. Everybody's upright again. 5-on-5. Goode, that is really tough. How did he do that? That is an air ball from Mbako. 2 to shoot. Goode will. And he missed it. Offensive rebound. Reload. Goode. That's a bullseye. He's really been a cameo guy in most of his seasons with Indiana. Lawyer creating contact. The Kane crew don't like it.
Goode going vertical and contesting the shot.
Goode drills it. Timeout Purdue.
Largest lead of the afternoon with 6.5 to go in the first. Queen got a hand on that one. But Galloway able to recover. Goode left alone for 3. Yes!
one of the great experiences of my life, I have to tell you.
I've heard about it. We also have investigators looking into your handicap after the strokes we had to give. Anyways, 3:10 to go in the first half. Miles Rice. Shot clock winding down. Goode for three. Yes!
Rhythm that we saw him play earlier in the year.
They tried to get him the ball. It's taken away, but Northwestern gives it right back.
Turnovers in this game have been out of control.
And again, just surprising, especially on the side of Northwestern. Goode, corner three, yes, all net.
In almost every type of action off the ball and just running him off screens.
It is an extended 15-4 run for Northwestern.
Good closeout by Martinelli. Take Luke Goode. That skip pass. You're in the middle of the lane. That's not an easy run.
Follow, nice pass. Goode with a finish.
That's the toughest shot he's taken, and somehow he gets it to go.
5-point trip for Northwestern to expand the lead to 7. Goode from downtown. Boy, Indiana needed that.
But Brooks Barnheiser out of control on that drive.
So now Indiana, a chance to tie or take the lead again. Galloway cross court. There's Goode. Goode is heating up in Chicago.
Somehow got that to go.
He has 16 now, and Indiana's running out of time. Rice back to Ballo. Out to Goode. They need it. They got it.
Compete capacity 18,806. Ohio State no points in the last 3 minutes. Indiana with the basketball. They've been successful with Ballo, but he's not on the court right now. Galloway, nice look, reverse layup.
Goode. Good defense by Indiana, but better shot making by Mahaffey.
And Baco feeling it now. Batted out by Ballo. New shot clock. Goode can really stroke it like that.
The mechanism allowed him a little bit of freedom, and he kept it with him.
Whatever works for you.
That's right.
Whatever works for you. No jump. Inside. Ballo. Baseline. Goode. He's been feeling it, and that's
Indiana. They're executing. They're staying disciplined. Hence, one possession game. You got a chance to take a lead on this possession.
Galloway draws a crowd. Ballo stepping out at the elbow. 7 to shoot. Mbaka. Now Goode. He's been hot. Lets it go. And buries it again.
And rotation.
46-47. 47-46, excuse me. Ballo with another rebound. Double-double now. Here's Galloway to kick. Goode. Mike Woodson talking to him today. You could just feel that he needed this one. He wants this one. Galloway. Goode. He's been hot. Turnaround Jay. Rice. Stunner stepper. Block. Ballo picks it up. Goode. And go.
On NBA range.
Goode sticks the J. If he doesn't get a piece of this ball, that's going to be an alley-oop dunk for Umar Ballo.
Goode knocked down the mid-range jumper.
Got 2 young bigs there. Visic, first year college basketball. Morez Johnson, freshman. Ballo, one of the most physical players in the league. Good screen there to set up Goode and then under out of bounds.
We saw that in the first. Visic still the 5 on the floor. White turns the corner. Can't score. Good defense by Leal. Looking to track it down. Saves it. Up ahead for Goode. Impressive play. Goode takes the contact for 2.
Tough bucket there. There's no communication there by Indiana.
Got to feel good for Hummerkaus. Grew up the Hoosier fan. Now Goode against his former team response.
Oh, quickly off the dribble.
The in and out dribble and the burst by Hardy. That's pretty.
I'm going to get a 2 for 1 too. Leal and Harding tangled.
UFC.
We play on. Shot clock at 8. Here's Goode off the screen. Big shot there for Luke Goode.
Tonight with 7 of his last 15 from 3, so he's been shooting it with a lot of confidence here. Has been up and down, but it seemed to find a rhythm over the last 2.
He's not lacking in confidence tonight.
That's true.
Just lacking in results. Goode has been hot from 3, and he continues that streak. 1 of 7 from 3. Ornery for 3, and the rebound to Miles Rice.
The thing I will say about Eric Musselman is that anyone on this roster could play at any given time. You play well in practice, you will get an opportunity on the floor.
Miles Rice. The 3 for Goode. And that falls. That's a big bucket. And once again, USC on top. There's Rice around the bottom screen. Goode in the corner. Got the open 3, and he knew what to do.
The move line, that's the Ballo specialty right there. That's good effort by the big fella.
Umar Ballo with a chance as he works against AG inside, trying to seal it off. Goode steps in for the deep 2. Got another good look. And he'll go to work. Now against Tucker on the switch. Gets right to the rim. Can't get it to go.
Good look, though.
Yeah, Eric Musselman's not going to be unhappy with that. Now lob ahead. He may be unhappy with this. The scramble defensively. 4-3. Goode with the bucket.
Away, one of the senior captains. Cross-court skip. Mbako open 3. Too much. There's Luke Goode on the offensive glass. Count it! And the foul. But he's a shot. And the young freshman, those are his first points in a college uniform.
He's the 4th highest recruit to ever sign at Penn State. Nice little pass off there. Miles Goodman, tough finish.
Goode from deep, yes.
Steals. Have to be aware at all times with Kern and Baldwin. Stops the bleeding for now. Maybe that gets a little momentum for Penn State.
Mbako into the corner. Luke Goode knocks down the triple.
That's good.
These two teams last met in the Big Ten tournament last year with Indiana winning at the buzzer. Indiana trying to make it a little less dramatic.
Back iron rebound and finds Trey Galloway wide open. Galloway shooting it much better from 3 this season.
Shiftiness from Rice. It's Goode. No hesitation.
Takes the wind out of your sails if you're Rutgers.
You're already without your leading scorer and playmaker and Harper, 23 points per game. Bailey has given you everything that he can, 27. Just those open opportunities at the free throw line coming back to haunt him. Rice hit a big 3 a moment ago. This time it's Goode. And it's his turn.
Indiana's going to come over and help a bunch. You throw it ahead, you can drive that seam.
7-point boost coming from Acuff in this game. Galloway left alone momentarily. Bounce it. Goode on the other side. Throws it.
Especially along the front line. So Ty Hamilton checks in to keep Talford from picking up a quick second. And gets the immediate assignment on Renew. Long cross-court skip. The closeout there for Doucette. As Mbako grinds in. Here's Goode. His first 3 is down. Nice. That was another part of the story in the first half. Rebounding even. Goode falling away. Nice hit. Second chance. That keeps it alive. Hatton touched it. He's hustling for it again. Harrison won't let him touch that. Goode strips it. Goode head down to the rack. He is fouled. +1.
4 for 8 from long range. In the corner, Mbako trying to get some back. Goode's in position to clean it up. It's time to get the second chance score. It comes from Sean Cusano.
Yeah, and Malik Renew is over here next to us, 40 feet away from the bucket, not being engaged on the defensive glass. That can't happen if you're Indiana.
Well, you're very friendly. Maybe that's why he was over here to say hello.
I don't know about all that.
Renew kicks it out. There's a 3. It's Goode from the corner.
Renew, though, holding his ground, and he gets a rebound.
Great defense by Malik Renew.
Guy who has been around, 3rd year in the program. A lot expected of Renew this season. Goode, yes, that's what he does. He's a 3. Aaron Eulis, drive and dish. Catch and release off the heel for Gary. Goode in rhythm. He's knocked down 2 here in the first half.
Around the basketball, but Connor Seaton did a really nice job. That ball just went over his head.
6 fouls on Nebraska, so both teams will shoot here for the final 7 minutes. Galloway almost stepped out of bounds. Goode, he'll take that all day and twice on Sunday.
He keeps a ton alive for the Hoosiers.
Goode to pull up.
Chasing 5 with Skaljack giving them some energy. He takes it in and had that shot to turn.
And even though he didn't block it, he was looking for Ballo there.
Goode, 3, catch! Now back into Ballo. 1 power dribble. Potter held his own. He's got 4 fouls. There's his 5th. It's an and with the right hand.
That's where Indiana, what hurt them in the Bahamas is straight line drives. A couple of other things hurt them as well, but one of the things was straight line drives. That's an example of a straight line drive that you just can't give up. Got to force to some help there. Got to play as 5 on the defensive end.
Halfway gone in this first half. Tucker looking for help. Leal kicks into the corner. Goode for 3. Got it.
Got to come together. And I know a lot of people said, well, Louisville's the same thing. Louisville is a team that they struggled with, and they came together quicker. It takes time in general. And
there's a 3 by Goode. Drops another one.
I can't believe you would bring that up. I mean, that's all your fault.
Hoofer misses, and a 1 and done. Into the corner, Goode. His 3rd 3 of the game.
That's what I want to figure out, because his sophomore year, he was a 70% free throw shooter.
Finister able to get it over. Ballo's outstretched arm. Here come the Hoosiers. Leal leaves it down to Ballo. Ballo backing down. Now Goode again for 3. Number 4.
1, 2, go finish. I mean, as a former big, I'm all about that. Now, I would hurt myself trying to do that. But to see another big do it, that makes me happy. My night is complete now.
Goode took a step back and drills his 5th.
Guys have been great. The kids that are working hard, that are trying their best. And it's been great, too, to see all the fan support, everybody trying to pick up the Friars and the Hoosiers around campus here. And it's his job to get there to the closeout in the corner. He gets there, but he allows the penetration. That's what Mike Woodson was just reminding him on the way back up the court. They go back to Renew again. Reads the double, finds Goode, steps inside the line. From the hoop and drops a 3 on him. They go right back to him. Kick out to the shooter. Goode! Got it!
Should lower.
Well, you just get on top and you make him cut baseline. Good hands.
There's Renew. Out for a Goode. Transition 3.
Are looking pretty good. Here goes Stapleton to the basket. May have been blocked by Galloway. Tucker the other way. Stapleton trying to get back in position. So Cups and Galloway alongside Tucker. The guards in this set. Still no Anthony Leal for Indiana, out for the 2nd straight game. Renew picks up his dribble, finds Galloway cutting the basket, kicks it outside. Goode a corner 3. He got it.
That hustle to come in from outside to get the board.
Great defense from Galloway and Ballo. And Bacco ahead to Goode. Brings the ball down, sees he's behind the line, fires, and connects.